MAGA never really thinks through their arguments all the way, as Gunny is about ready to point out.
All right, so I expected the Supreme Court to uphold the ban on the transgender girls in the girls' sport. But what I didn't expect was Clarence Thomas going even further. So the majority ruled on the legality of the law. Thomas wrote separately and used the case to make a much broader statement about transgender identity. Here's what I can't wrap my head around. So we're constantly being told that transgender women are, too strong to compete in women's sports. But here's the thing. Many of the same political leaders have also argued that transgender Americans shouldn't serve in the military. So which is it? Are they too strong for a track meet, but not fit enough to wear the uniform and defend the country? So as a Marine veteran, I believe that we can debate fairness in sports without using an entire community as a punching bag. Because when it stops being about competition and starts being about defining who people are, it's no longer just a sports debate. It's about who gets treated with dignity in America. Semper Fi.
He makes a hell of a point, right? They're too strong to compete in high school sports, but too weak to serve in the military. We get this from MAGA all the time, right? We get this from MAGA all the time. That a child isn't mature enough to make their own medical decisions. The parents have to do it for them, but they're mature enough to be forced to have children, right? It's the dual argument out of MAGA all the time. I don't want the government involved in my health care unless it's a woman trying to get an abortion, right? They try to argue both sides of every single argument, right? Companies are sovereign, and the government can't tell a private company what to do unless that private company says that in order to be employed there, you have to have these vaccines. Then these people believe that the government should step in, right? Same thing here, right? It's arguing out of both sides of their mouth. Trans people are too strong to compete in girls' sports, but too weak to defend the country. It doesn't make any sense. It defies logic. It's doublespeak. It would seem to me that if you had a bunch of people that you deem to be physically superior to others, you'd want them serving in the military. Isn't that kind of like the whole point? You want to overpower and defeat your enemies? And sometimes you might have to do it on a hand-to-hand basis. Listen, Gunny, if anybody has room to talk about it, it's Gunny, not me. The fucking Marine veteran coming at you with the truth right there. Which one is it? The truth is, it's got nothing to do with sports. It's got nothing to do with serving in the military. It's got everything to do with hating people that you don't like. Trans athlete bans, trans military bans, all of it. It's all about punishing or otherwise ostracizing people you don't like. That's all it is.